Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back, Sagittarius. Welcome back to Love Yourself First Oracle, where I deliver daily oracle mix for each zodiac sign, not too long, not too drawn out. Just a mix to help you get through the day, the night, the evening, the weekend, whenever it is that you bring my channel. And since I don't know what time, grand rising, good evening, good afternoon. Thank you for viewing my channel. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Over here on my channel, we make sure we pour into ourselves. You can be led to the water, baby, but can't nobody make you drink it. At the end of the day, you got to take control of your own life. If you want to be, either you want to do better, either you want to have more, or you want to sit in the same spot and not do nothing. But you got to plant a seed and you got to do the work in order for that seed to grow, right? Exactly. So if you out here giving out 90% and you're only receiving 20, 30, 40% of that 90%, what are you doing? If you're out here giving out 80% and you're only receiving 20, 30, 40% of that 80%, what are you doing? It must be an equal give and take. In order to manifest what you need to manifest, guess what you got to do? You got to go within and do the healing. So you want to keep attracting the same energy in a different body. Of course, like I said, with the same energy in a different body, is because guess what? Every time somebody remind you of somebody, guess what? This is their energy a little bit more clever, so they can get over on you a little bit more. So thank you for my A1 Day One. Thank you for those who just subscribe. Help me hit that 200. I really appreciate y'all. I really thank y'all for wanting to pour into yourself before 2025. Okay, self love and self care is not selfish when you're doing for everybody else. Make time for you. And if somebody got a problem with that, we're going to have to reevaluate them because why can I do for you and I can't do for myself? Why can I pour into your cup and I can't pour into mine? What's the problem? Ain't no way you think you're going to be over me. But if you allow someone to feel like that, then guess what they're going to do? They're going to do just exactly that. So let's get it together. So we're gonna finish these moonology myths. We got a full moon coming up on the 15th. Make sure y'all releasing the doubt, the second guessing, the procrastination, the fears. Release everything, baby, so you can do what you need to do for you. Stop procrastinating and stop putting yourself on hold. You don't put nobody else on hold, but you're gonna put whatever you want to do on hold. Make it make sense. Pour into yourself. So we're gonna start out with these self-care myths. Sagittarius, in through the nose, out through the mouth. All right, so we're gonna start off with self-care myths. What's the name of the channel? Love yourself first, baby. We're gonna pour into ourselves first, and then we're gonna get into these messages. So do something nice for yourself today. When you choose to protect your energy. You instantly feel better. Stop entertaining foolishness, man. That stuff is draining. Sometimes you gotta have self-control and self-discipline over your emotions. Not everybody. You know, shit. Sometimes you want to give it to people as far as going off on them because you know you can do it, but not everybody deserves it. Yeah, baby, you ain't even worth my time right now. I would go off on you, but you know what? I'm gonna let you make it today. Okay, so Sagittarius. Next up here for Sagittarius Collective. Okay. Like I just said, do something nice for yourself. Do something nice for yourself, Sagittarius. Stop always doing things for everybody else. Make some time to pour into your own cup. Self-love, self-care is not selfish when you do for everybody else. Sagittarius single, Sagittarius single, Sagittarius single. I do not judge you, therefore no one can judge you. So don't be around here judging nobody Sagittarius single. Okay, if they choose to make the mistakes they make, let them make their mistakes. They got to go through their trials and tribulations. We cannot guide people on their path because everybody have their own different unique path and they have to go through certain lessons in order to learn things. So don't be out here judging people. Don't be out here looking at other people's lives about, oh, I wonder how they. You don't know what they had to go do. You don't know how many nights they probably had to set up just to get to where they trying to get to. You don't know how many times they probably had to do the blood, sweat, and tears, crying and all this, wondering when it's gonna work out, wondering when it's gonna. You don't know, so don't judge nobody. Worry about yourself. Worry about you. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna get done? Okay? Worry about how you can invest in you. Worry about how you can invest in your surroundings as far as making it more positive so you can do what it is that you want to get accomplished. Okay, let another person be your inspiration, your motivation to go a little harder for yourself. Sagittarius in a relationship. Sagittarius in a relationship. Sagittarius in a relationship. Stand for something so you don't fall for everything. Just like I say, baby. Don't fall for the okie doke. Stand for something so you don't fall for something. If you say it, then you say it and you mean it. Stop always going back on your words. Stop always letting person come in feeling like they can come tell you this, they can do this and they can do that. And you say, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I ain't gonna put up with this, I ain't gonna deal with this, and then you go ahead and put up with it. Stand for something so you don't fall for everything. The way you pour into yourself, the way you have boundaries, the way you don't put up or tolerate with certain things, that's gonna make a person want to do right. If they don't want to do right, then that ain't for you. Point blank period. If I told you what I ain't gonna deal with or I ain't gonna put up with and you choose to think you're gonna take me through that, then I'm gonna have to show you. I'm gonna have to show you. So you make sure you show them. Stand for something so you don't fall for anything because they're gonna keep on thinking they can get over it. Okay? Like they always say, you give them an inch, they take a mile. If you go ahead and check it then, go ahead and check it and let the person know then. Oh, okay. Yeah, we ain't gonna have none of that. This ain't even that type of party. Okay? You can go play with everybody else, but don't come over here playing around because, baby, when I say what I say, I mean what I say. Sagittarius in a mean to a long-term community. Sagittarius in a mean to a long-term community. Sagittarius in a mean to a long-term community. Some things you just know without having all the facts in front of you. Trust your intuition. Start trusting and believing yourself. Okay? Look, trust your intuition. Stand for something so you don't fall for nothing. If it don't sound right, it ain't right. If it don't look right, it ain't right. If it don't smell right, it ain't right. Okay? You don't gotta have the facts. I ain't gotta have the facts right here. I know what it is. Don't come think you're gonna tell me this and I'm gonna fall for the okie doke. What's wrong with you? No, that ain't that type of party. I got a strong intuition, and that shit ain't sounding right to me. Okay? So let's see about these moonology messages, y'all. Message here for the Sagittarius. Sagittarius single, Sagittarius single. Message in November. Single. One more. I'm still from Mr. William from Mr. Single. Mr. William from Mr. Single. Mr. William from Mr. I was like, no. Well, there's too many. I know these two popped out. Okay, well, we're just gonna do it. Y'all know I take y'all cards. They pop out, they pop out. Okay. Sagittarius and marriage for a long-term commitment. Sagittarius and marriage for a long-term commitment. Alright. So Sagittarius singles. Oh, y'all got more than me. Hold on. Sagittarius singles, I do not judge you, therefore no one can judge you. Do something nice for yourself, because right now at this time, it's a time to give rather than take. It's a time to give to yourself. It's a time to pour into yourself. It's a time to start making real life decisions as far as getting things together for yourself. Okay, because right now your commitment is being tested. Whatever you said you were gonna be committed to, whatever you said you was gonna do, that is being tested. Okay, that's why I say when people be like, "Oh, I ain't gonna deal with this. I ain't gonna put up with this. If I run into somebody else, I ain't gonna do this. I ain't gonna do that." And then soon somebody else come in. Guess what? You're doing exactly what you said you weren't gonna do. You gotta stand on big business about yourself. When you say something, mean it. Okay, because right now your commitment is being tested. It is a time to give rather than take. It's a time to give to you. Okay, it's a time to give to you rather than letting other people just come and take. Rather than just letting other people play on your emotions, rather than to just letting other people make you feel like you're not good enough or you're not worthy enough. It's a time to give to yourself than taking from yourself. Your commitment is being tested. Your commitment as far as whatever you vow for yourself is being tested. And you need to stick to that commitment. Do something nice for yourself. Don't judge other people. They gonna do what they want to do regardless. You can't make nobody else do nothing different. If they want to do something different, they'll do it. Okay, you can't force them to do nothing different. If they want to do it, they're going to do it. So don't judge them. Don't feel no type of way about it. It is what it is, okay? So I see what type of moves you on. I see what it is that you want. I see what it is that you like dealing with. I see what it is that you're going to. So guess what? I'm going to go ahead and stay committed to what I vowed to myself, as far as I'm not going to let nobody else come in and make me feel like I'm not worthy enough. Make me feel like I'm not good enough. Make me feel like I can't get this accomplished. Make me feel like I'm just only supposed to be in this one spot and not elevating or moving. Yes, you are. But you got to believe it. You got to know it. You got to do it. You got to be your biggest supporter. You got to be your biggest rooter. Okay? You got to know that you are good enough. You got to know that you deserve everything that it is that you want. But you got to make sure you do the healing. And you got to make sure you do that self-love and that self-care. You got to know when to leave people alone. You got to know when to cut it off with certain people. You got to know when to, okay, I got to protect me. I got to find peace of mind. I got to stop having all these people around me, because when you have certain energies around you, you attract that type of energy. So if you have uplifting people around you, supportive people around you, people who striving just like you striving, people who putting in the work just like you put, you're going to attract more people like that. You're going to get more focus on wanting to do more for yourself, wanting to have better for yourself. Okay? Don't judge nobody else, because you don't know what they had to go through. You don't know what they had to put up with. Of course, we're looking like, damn, when is my time? I've been waiting on this, all this. Patience is the key. Shit, I be saying it sometimes myself. I was like, yeah, Lee. I've been saying this for a while. Okay, we. And then, boom, he give me a reminder. Hey, all right, now chill out. Chill out. I be like, all right, I'm good. I'm good. All right, so for those who are in a relationship, stand for something so you don't fall for nothing, okay? Stand for something so you don't fall for nothing, because right now, communication is the key. You need to speak up. You need to say what needs to be said and stop playing around. You need to say what needs to be said. Stop holding your mouth, your tongue. Stop holding your tongue, baby. Okay? Be bold and make this first move and speak up and say what needs to be said. Stand for something so you don't fall for everything. Stand for something so you don't fall for everything. Okay? Communication is the key. All right? Communication is the key. In order to get done what you're trying to get done, or in order to have whatever it is that you're trying to have, in order for you to have somebody to understand what you're trying to say or what you're trying to put out, guess what? Communication is key. You need to be bold and make the first move and stand for something so you don't fall for everything, because a personal issue is reaching a head right now. Okay? It's coming to a head right now. A personal issue is coming to a head right now. Okay? At this moment, you're very close to achieving your goal. But you gotta stand for something so you don't fall for everything. If you say you're gonna put more and invest more up into yourself, do that. If you say you ain't gonna put up with this or put up with that, do that. If you say you ain't gonna tolerate or let nobody come in and do this, do that. If you say, goddamn, if somebody come in and they want to treat me or talk to me this type of way and they want to keep doing what they want, okay, I'm gonna let them do that. Stand for something so you don't fall for everything. If you got a business going and you're in school and all this and people want to come tell you this, tell you that, tell you how you should be doing this and all that, stand for something so you don't fall for everything. It's time for you to show the world the real you. Stop hiding the real you. Stop allowing people to come in and feel like they can tell you what to do and how to do things. And if that's not the case, whatever it is dealing with this person that you are with, communication is the key. You need to be bold and make the first move because a personal issue is about to reach a head. Okay? It's time for you to show the world the real you because you're real close to achieving your goals. So whatever it is that you're working on, whatever it is as far as people that you're dealing with, whoever it is that's in your energy, they got you feeling like, oh, they feel like they can tell me this, they feel like they can do this, or they feel like this right here, like I ain't got a mind of my own, like I can't move how I want. First of all, what we not gonna do is try to tell me how to make moves for myself. Of course, you can have your opinion, but don't think you're gonna come in here and jump in my driver's seat. This my show. This me right here. Okay, but you are very close to achieving your goal. In Aquarius season, you need to show the world the real you. Stop playing. Stop letting people come in and play on your top. Stop allowing people to play with your emotions. Stop allowing people to play with your business. Stop allowing people to play with your education. Stop allowing people to just mess with your future, period. If you want better, then guess what? And you ain't got nobody supporting you around you, you don't need to have them around you, baby. I'm trying to help. I'm not trying to continue to live paycheck to paycheck. I'm not trying to continue to rob Tom and get beat up, however they say. I'm not trying to keep doing that. I'm really trying to have and I'm really trying to do what it is that I need to do for me and my kids or me and myself personally. You know what I'm saying? Stand for something so you don't fall for something, man. Get it together. King, queen, get it together. Sometimes you gotta put you first. Sometimes you gotta fall back and then pop out. Okay? Everybody might be expecting certain things, but guess what? Y'all can expect what y'all want to, but I'm gonna take a different route. Feel how you wanna feel. But if it ain't sitting right with me, then I ain't finna do it. I know what you say you feel like I should be doing or you think I, but guess what? You know, this ain't your driver's seat. You in control of your own life, and I'm in control of mine. Okay. Those who in a marriage, some things you just know without having all the facts in front of you. So at this time, guess what? The full moon coming. Like I say, it's time for you to release that negative energy. It's time for you to release everything that's negative. It's time for you to release that. It's time for you to work through your fears. Okay? It's time for you to work through your fears. It's time for you to start trusting your intuition. Um, it's time for you to start releasing everything that no longer serve you. People, places, things, um, addictions, anything. It's time for you to work through your fears. Because you and your loved ones, I say, baby, whatever decision that you choose to make, whatever decision that you choose to do, you and your loved ones are safe. And guess what? Money gonna come. Prosperity lies ahead. Do something nice for yourself. Pour into your own cup. Do for you and stop worrying about everybody else. If everybody else got a problem with you pouring into your own cup and you doing what you got to do for them, what is the problem? What's the problem? What's wrong with you putting you first? What's wrong with you doing for you first? What's the problem? I'm there for everybody else. I'm there for this person. I'm there for that person. But when it comes down to me, I ain't really got nobody but me. And sometimes that would it be. And if you do got somebody that's supporting you, you'll be grateful for the people that you have as far as your support system. Not too many people have that. Not too many people have a support system. Not too many people have that person or people to support them and push them and make them want to do something. To challenge them to do something. To challenge them to do better with their life. To challenge them to, like I say, You need to have people around you that's striving just like you striving. You need to have people around you that's on it just like you on it. And if you don't have those type of people around you, guess what? You be the first. You be the first. So you can set an example for your other generation, for your other people, for your nieces, your nephews, you'll be the first. Not everything gotta be the same for these young children that's coming up. They don't have to see the same thing you saw when you was coming up. They don't have to go through certain things that you had to deal with when you was coming up. Make sure you do better. Make sure you do different. Okay, so this y'all miss. I do hope y'all enjoyed it. Make sure y'all hit the like and the subscribe button, and make sure with this full moon, y'all release will no longer serve y'all. If you don't get your life together now, you wasting time. Y'all see these months is flying by. We are already at the end of at the end of the year. How? Like damn, we just said Happy New Year. Now we about to say it again. Time is not waiting for nobody. Either you gonna get it together now or you gonna be left somewhere still doing the same thing 2 or 3 years from now. And I know I'm like shit, I ain't trying to do the same thing 2, 3 years from now. I'm not trying to be out there you know, like it's nothing wrong with it because everything is for everybody. But for me, I feel like I just ain't meant to be working for other people. I ain't meant to do that. I done did that as far as coming up. I'm tired of it. I don't want to do that no more. So now I want to invest in me. And sometimes when you have kids, guess what? You that's it. It's no longer about you. It's time to go in mama mode. It's time to go in daddy mode. So certain things you gotta cut, certain things you gotta push back on, certain things you gotta put on hold. But as long as you pick it back up, as they get older and start investing in you, things gonna work out how it need to work out, baby. King, queen, it's gonna work out. Okay? Don't think that you ain't got no way out or you ain't got no way to get ahead or get where you trying to get to. You just gotta have that faith. Okay, you gotta plant that seed and you gotta do what you gotta do in order to get it to grow. Even if it take you 2, 3 months, 4 months, five, it don't matter how long it take you, long as you are pouring into your own cup. In through the nose, out through the mouth. All right, y'all. See y'all tomorrow.